I'm Jimmy,
I'm Luke.
and we're What's on the Table. We have our good friend Devin here.
What up?
Showing off his Breya commander deck.
Yeah, Breya's a little fun to play. I love playing artifact decks mostly.
Wasn't that your first commander?
No, my first commander was Saheeli. I just got a structured deck because I was curious about having my own deck. And I love playing artifacts so much. Jimmy actually recommended that I play Breya. At first, I played as goatless, but
We were trying to add more colors to Saheeli.
yeah.
Under the suggestion of another friend of ours, but he didn't know about. He's still relatively new though, so he was like, all you really need. Like, oh yeah, Gold's a good artifact commander, and he's an artifact creature, and he's 5 color. But I'm like, Breya is more centered among artifacts, and she's her own win con once you make infinite mana.
She really is, and that's one thing I'll be going over here. So, a couple of creatures I like to play. Paintsmith being one of them. I like to basically every time I play artifact just boost my creatures. Pretty simple. Doctor Engineer basically just give my creatures haste, artifact creatures haste. Tribute and Treasure Mage. I need to get a couple more searchers for this, but basically that helps me search artifacts.
You are planning on getting we just talked about it earlier. You are planning on getting both Trinket and Trophy Mage.
Correct.
Yeah. So he is planning on getting those and adding to the deck, but just right now because he only has so much time to spend on this game, unlike me and the other owner of the channel.
Hey, no, don't you drag me into this.
Hey, I'm sorry, I got a life. Anywho.
Oh,
my heart.
This one's a very important combo piece for WinCon, and I'll come back to him in a second.
Turn off this video.
Also great for protection. Plus, it's a good draw card considering I have most artifacts that are pretty high cost. This boy. Oh, let me tell you about this boy.
So Urza is also a very good commander in his own right, and you play him and it's like I need Urza, but
everyone needs an Urza in their life.
Anyone who plays an artifact deck needs to have this card.
He's insane. You can actually go over why you really just love Urza.
Well, first of all, whenever he enters battlefield, he just gives me a construct token that says, "Oh hey, you have all these artifacts. You get a 1/1 for each one." Woo.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Not only that,
bigger and bigger.
But the best gets better though. I mean, the fact that I can even tap those artifacts for blue mana is just amazing. But
yeah,
the craziest thing is I just love the fact that I could tap 5, shuffle my deck. I've actually gotten some crazy plays off of that last effect alone. Luke knows what I'm talking about.
Luke's anger is coming out right now.
Oh boy, Urza's
busted.
A story for another time. I find this card very interesting to play because it's a pretty interesting win con. I basically can just take everyone's artifacts if he deals damage, and I have a way to make him untouchable while he attacks. So he's a good win con. And this one was introduced to me recently, Godo. I played an interesting artifact combo with him that if I get this off early game, nobody's safe. So it's pretty interesting.
And so Godo is you combo him off with. We're gonna get to the card in a moment. With I think everyone at this point, if you've seen Godo a deck, you know he's Helm of the Host.
Helm of the Host, baby. Helm of the Host.
Because your goal was to have multiple win cons, not just involving Breya.
Yeah. Because there are more than one ways to win.
Yeah. Now we're going to the artifact creatures.
Artifact creatures. Oof, bread and butter of this deck. I mean, obviously, good way to make infinite mana along with Dualcaster Mage. It's very good, very good combo.
Because Breya wants to be infinite for some reason.
Because Breya is awesome.
I mean,
this is another good card. Gives good protection. Basically, you're gonna counter spell. Okay, cool. Pay a blue or two life. I basically just target him. Counter spell Visage. It's good stuff. Now this card. Tell you about this card. This card. I open up with this card and a lot of artifacts.
That card.
I love this card.
Metalworker is a powerful card, but it sucks that it's on the reserve list. You were
know.
lucky that you got yours for as cheap as you did.
I got it for 50, and it was at what now?
It's like 115 right now. It just keeps climbing.
I got ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
This is one I might take out, but basically, just an answer to flyers. I can give them haste if need be, but this may or may not stay in the deck. I'm still debating on that one. Now this is an interesting win con along with Dualcaster Mage. I have an instant card that I could basically just keep giving him 3 and popping people for 3 non-stop.
Triskelion.
Triskelion is fun
Yeah.
stuff. Triskelion is just.
Triskellion's using a lot of different like combos, like for infinite.
First time I actually played the Breya deck, I actually won with Triskelion.
Nice.
It's a very good card. As far as actual creatures, my personal favorite has to be Warcoil Engine.
I love stealing that card.
You love stealing that card. You love stealing my tokens too.
I do.
Oh, dude. Hey, Luke, my tokens are actually good, man. But no, just as far as just big artifact creatures go, absolutely one of my favorites. Also, this is a very good card. Just basically ramp up Thopters. I have some good Thopter ramp in this deck too, so that's a good card to have. Speaking of token ramp, give all my creatures haste. Basically, keep making more, and this goes for any token, not just creature tokens, but like treasure tokens, because I play Smothering Tithe in the deck as well.
Good stuff.
Sorry, my throat's getting a little dry. Basically, keep making Thopters. This, along with Brutaclad, goes hand in hand, considering, oh, I got 5 Thopters. Nope, they're all mirrors now. I still have 6 floating mana. Okay, cool. Bring out Thopter Assembly next before I end my turn. And then Mirror Battlesphere. Just keep creating mirrors over and over again.
Over and over and over again.
This was an interesting card to add to the deck. It's got some pretty good plays. Memnarch. Oh, you have a creature that's not an artifact? Well, it is now. Oh, you have a nice artifact over there. Let me have it.
Give me.
Memnarch's just a good
annoying card.
It's a
fun
card. You want to talk annoying card? Let's talk Platinum Angel.
No, I can at least, because there's Platinum Angel. If I'm able to kill it or exile it, at least it's gone. But freaking Memnarch says, "Who? Your stuff is now my stuff."
So does Hellkite Ignite. So does Hellkite Tyrant though.
Yeah, but he only steals my artifacts. Memnarch says, "Ooh, that's a card. I would like that artifact. That card's not an artifact. Now it is."
That's still a fun card. Yeah. And then I have a bunch of non-creature artifacts on board. I can basically cast that for nothing if I have all the mana for it.
That card.
It's a big boy.
That card.
And I can just add it back to hand whenever I want. So that's basically all
the artifact creatures.
Artifact creatures. Now let's get to the actual artifacts.
Let's get to the bread and butter.
Gosh, I can't remember what the count was, but the count on the artifacts was really, really high. But
well, it should be. I think you have 30 plus artifacts.
30 plus, exactly. I mean, obviously, Soul Ring. You gotta play Soul Ring in any deck.
Any commander deck.
Also goes hand in hand with Manifold Key. Oh, I tap my Soul Ring. I have 1 floating mana. Okay, cool. Untap Soul Ring. It's so much fun. I got a couple of land ramps for this deck too. Just, nothing too big, but just in case, I don't open too much land, but I want to get a good search off. Expedition maps are good. It even searches
It's a phenomenal card.
It's a good card.
It's a great opening card.
And Traveler's Amulet just searches any basic.
Especially
land.
if you don't in the decks that don't have green.
I know.
Goblins.
Shut up. And Elixir. Oh, I have all my good cards are in my graveyard. Let's go ahead and just bring all that back.
Just good stuff. Good plays.
Good plays. Good stuff. And then you got your standard Swiftfoot Boots. Got to have them Lightning Greaves. Nobody can target nothing. Not even me.
Why would you want to target your own stuff?
Just cause.
Just cause. I can blow up my own stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. I'm an agent of chaos. Mind Stone, obviously, just free mana. Now, these are some interesting. Pretty much play a bunch of signets in this deck. Got Orzhov there. Got Rakdos. I can never pronounce the die. Keep want to call him Radicos for some odd reason. Radicos.
I'm gonna start calling it Radicos now.
Is it?
Yeah, have fun with that.
Is it? It
is. Though?
It is.
That's the name of the video. Is it?
But it's not.
Zorius.
Exactly.
Now, let's see. I have all these tokens on board. Jeez, what am I going to do with all of them now that they've attacked? Oh, I know. Let's just sack all of them and give myself another turn.
This card should not be that cheap.
With the Thopter Assembly is just dumb.
It's dumb, and then
I will argue to this day that card should not be that cheap.
It shouldn't, but it is.
The only reason why it's that cheap
is because of its sack.
No, it's because the color black in it.
Black and red. Black and blue.
Well, the black and blue is not generally your standard artifact colors. It's only because most of your artifact decks outside of Breya are blue or blue-red. Like,
fair.
They're very rarely. You never see a blue-black artifact deck.
No.
All right,
outside of because there's no really good creatures for it, sadly. Outside of her.
No, but again, I can easily get back tokens, no problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then Gotta have Darksteel Ingot because I play more than one color. It's just good to have. Now,
Although, honestly, with some of the new stuff from Commander Legends, I think we're going to edge out Darksteel Ingots.
really? We'll have to get back. You have to get back to me on that one.
Yo, that's right. You haven't really been looking at it.
I don't think I have.
I don't think any of
really.
my friends, I don't think any of our group has been looking at it except me.
That'll be something we can.
I'm the only person who's really paying attention to Commander Legends.
Well,
It's nuts.
we'll have to go over that another time.
That'll be all my video.
Chromatic Lantern, just good card. I have all these black lights. Guess what? They're all colors now.
Yeah, mana fixing on the highest scale.
Oh, it's a great card. Mystic Forge. Basically, I wonder what the top card is. Oh, it's an artifact. Do I have the mana to pay for it? I'll just play it from the top of my deck. And then, of course, Godo's boy, Helm of the Host. Just a phenomenal card.
Why not?
Yeah,
Great card.
yeah.
No, that's the one you're talking about that goes with Godo.
Yeah.
Right?
This and Godo go. I mean, it goes with any card, but it goes hand in hand with Godo.
Godo's is you instant win.
Yeah. Unwinding Clock, just very good to just swing at everybody. Their untap comes up. Oh, all my artifacts untap. Come at me, bro. Thrawn Temporal Gateway was something I added back recently because there are just chances when I don't get my big stuff on board. This basically says, you just got to pay 4 mana for it. We'll get it on board for you, no problem. Now, got my nuke with me. Got Nev's Disc. Old art. I like the old art better.
It's really nutty with the card you're about to show in a few moments.
Oh, boy. And then Gilded Lotus, just a good card. Great card.
Speaking of Gilded Lotus, so I had to bring up the whole Jeweled Lotus thing.
You had to.
Which, honestly, I feel like Jeweled Lotus isn't really great in your deck, even though you're artifact based, because it makes 3 of one color that only spin on your commander, which really isn't good because you're a 4-color commander.
Yeah.
Without extra cost. Like, I feel like Jeweled Lotus isn't really great for your deck, but I think with any monocolor commander deck,
oh, dude. Yeah, I think it'd be great.
That's what we need to put in Goblins.
And then this card. I love this card so much, I had to get it for the deck.
Yeah, especially it goes real well with Nev's Disc.
No, not only that, but...
I swear to God, if you ever do that combo, I'm flipping the table and I'm slapping the...
Oh, no, I actually got a combo with this, Nev's Disc, and Memnarch and Padim.
You're disgusting.
It's disgusting, but it's so good. And then just the top off artifacts, just Magic Mirror. Adds draw power to the deck, and I get no
Draw
max
power,
hand
huh?
size.
Draw power.
So that's pretty much all artifacts. I mean, that's a dick boy. That's a dick boy.
All right. The one of
Planeswalker is Karn, which it helps me thin deck out a little bit, and it creates more constructs if I ever need it. And then
Which is kind of good for you.
it's pretty good.
just a little bit. The enchantments.
Enchantments. I only play 2. Obviously, Rhystic Study.
Because why not?
Why not? And then Smothering Tides. This is actually very good for this deck because it just creates treasure tokens, and I can basically have Brutaclad. Oh, I have all these mirrors or all these Thopters. Oh no, they're all treasure tokens now.
What's that card that you went off? Treasures.
What?
What's Jimmy?
That's Revel in Riches.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you need in there.
Yeah, if you make a bunch of treasures, you can do it. Yeah.
Something to consider.
It's a black card.
Yeah.
We're moving to Instant.
Instance. It is instantaneously happening now.
That was not very instantaneous of you, good sir.
Don't worry.
I'm
Whole
not the
editing,
Flash.
the whole editing that we don't do will make it faster.
Oh, I bet. I can't wait to see it.
He edits it where it's slow, like.
Play standard tutors. I play Enlightened Tutor, Mystic Tutor. Just good cards to play off at the end of somebody's turn. Just a good card. Dark Ritual for extra mana.
Because why not?
Because why not? Now, I have, at the behest of this gentleman here, added some counter cards, or counterspell cards. This one was it. This deck really needed them. But no, this one was interesting because I actually used it against Luke not too long ago. Oh, he's gonna swing at me with all this? Nah, I'm just gonna prevent all that damage.
30 damage coming at me?
Nope.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good. Bitch. I'm out. This was actually a very good one too because I used this one in a 4-player commander game recently. He's about to play this big boy. No, just gonna bounce land back to hand and call it.
That card saved my bacon.
It really did, and I regret it.
Aw.
Basic counterspell because
Why not?
always a good card to have. This one I actually pulled. Good card. Draw it if I need to, or just
Good versatility.
good versatility. Yeah.
Very pretty card, by the way.
This one I have not played yet, but may consider taking that one out, but it's not a bad counter spell. Just I have a big boy on board. Just get rid of it. There was one more
What?
as well.
Was there?
Yeah. There was over.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
thank you.
These guys got mixed up with them.
You're good.
There's more instants.
Nah.
I'm sorry. I instantaneously lost the instance.
The only thing you're quick at.
You
losing
had
stuff.
one job.
How dare you?
This was also a good one just because of the amount of artifacts I play in the deck is just very, very good, very, very versatile. And then this one was pretty good too. Just that's so much. That's a big cost for that counterspell. How many artifacts do I have? More than 5.
Good stuff.
Oh, that's a nice card I just countered. Guess what? It doesn't go to grave. Get rid of it.
Exile.
So that's pretty much all counterspells.
Are we sure? That's
now-
all the instances.
This card is used to make infinite combos as well. Displays.
Especially with dual caster mage.
Oh gosh, this and dual caster mage. If I get these 2 cards in hand, it's over.
Yeah.
Unless you counter it. But
Counter yourself, boy.
no.
You won't do it.
No, I won't.
Exactly.
But you won't either.
You're not wrong.
You don't play blue. You don't play blue, Luke.
Yeah.
I play blue. I just don't play counters.
You don't play blue, Luke.
And then, you got all this big stuff swinging me. I don't have Dawn Charm. Okay, I'm just going to fade out.
Oh, you're gonna combo off? Okay, but you won't be able to combo on my turn? Okay.
Just
Peace.
Peace.
And that does
I'm
it for
out.
instance. What we
Now
got?
it's time to smash the mystical arcane of sorcery.
Sorcery. This is sorcery! Anyway.
Copyright?
Oh,
No,
I
also,
know.
Demonic Tutor, Great Searcher, Trash for Treasure.
And
Oh,
we get a copyright strike.
I get basically.
Sorry, keep going. That's my
But no, just basically just sack a token, just get a big boy artifact back. Grim Tutor's also good. This one Luke gave to me, and it's been in my deck in any artifact deck I've ever played since.
I forgot about that card.
I have no cards in hand. I draw this card. What's the biggest, highest converted mana cost I have? 9 to 11. Okay.
No, you're good.
It's basically just adds a lot of good draw power that's needed.
I just confused and scared who posted
I've-
them. Don't know how, but I
I've
did.
actually plus more on this sorcery card, than I have off of one with the machine.
You either do 1 or you do 10 damage to yourself.
Basically, but it's in all honesty, if I have Mystic Forge on board, I can limit that damage very easily.
Oh, yeah.
Reverse Engineer basically says self-explanatory. I can basically just tap artifacts for that. Thought Cast, same thing. Just have artifacts on board, draw 2, great card.
You
This
have too much
card-
draw going on there.
You need all the draw. What are you talking about?
No, I don't have enough to be
Oh,
honest.
tell them the most. In my mind, this is one of those broken cards.
It
in the
is
deck.
probably one of my favorite my favorite sorcery card in this
I've
entire
seen you
deck.
pull out so many wins out of nothing.
I go lost off of this.
No, before you had goals.
Garbage.
Before you had goals. I remember when there was a when you were playing Breya, and I just wiped the board of all artifacts.
Everything.
I'm like, okay, the game can go settle. Top deck Scrap Mastery goes. Scrap Mastery. I'm like, God. I was so mad.
This
mad.
this game was a win con.
That game was
such,
a win
The game was like the card. Yeah, the card's a win con.
It's a win con.
Sweet, the card's so dumb. I hate
It's
that
so
card.
dumb, but it's worth playing.
What do you mean? Of course, we're playing. It's a stupidly good card.
It is. Now these are all
Those are all the non-basic lands.
non-basics.
We got the shocks. Show off those shocks.
Ah!
Are they proxies? Yes. This man's not made of money.
Was it a shocking
He
experience?
has more important things to spend on,
Ha!
like bills and things that aren't card related.
And he don't gamble like we do.
Oh boy,
That's another topic.
that's another topic for another day. But
Now it's time for the artifact lands.
my favorite lands in this entire deck.
Because they're all considered artifacts.
Oh yeah, and then let's not forget about that boy.
Dark Steel Citadel.
So much fun. Love these artifact lands.
Good stuff. Good stuff, boys. Boys and girls.
Come on,
good stuff.
Tower. This was added recently. I had a filler in here that Jimmy just replaced. I'm gonna enjoy that. This one I pulled recently too. I mean, it's a bit of a risk because
No, it's not. You always have artifacts. It's never a risk.
Oh, but yeah, all my artifacts are gone. It's gone too.
When
do you not have artifacts?
How often does that happen?
Touche.
Boy.
The
Evolving
one
Wilds.
time you didn't have artifacts, you immediately replaced them all.
I need to get a Terramorphic Expanse, but I just figured that was a good filler.
That's a good
Which
card.
one was it?
Fetid Heath.
No, I think it's actually better than the Terramorphic Expanse, actually.
Yep.
Because it filters your mana better.
It
Yeah.
really does. Reliquary Tower.
You
Self-explanatory.
need no hand size.
No hand size.
Hey, put that back up real quick.
What?
Oh yeah, that's the whatchamacallit.
Is that the new art?
Yeah.
Well, it was the Bring a Friend promo.
Yep.
I want it.
Can't have it.
Damn it.
Can't touch this.
Inventor's Fair, just because it's
Now
a good card.
copyrighted.
Got us there, boys.
This song is free to burn. But Inventor's Fair, just good searching for artifacts. Plus, I gain life every time if I have 3 or more.
And if your name is what's it? God, what was it? If your name is Devin Bond, you can use it to mastermind a scheme for Tezzeret to steal a bunch of inventions.
Sounds about right.
Just dumb.
And then finally, the 3 Urza lands. I just figured.
This one right here is my favorite.
I know it doesn't go well with these two,
No.
but I couldn't find the other one, so I just pretty much picked up the first one I could find.
I might have the tower if you want to trade me.
If you do,
You do have the tower.
if you do, I'll trade you.
Because he likes the older style look.
I'm okay with
And
I
that.
like the older
finally,
start on that one.
the basics. And let's just make it real simple.
Basic,
2 planes.
2 swamp,
3 of them things.
3 of them things.
I thought you had 2 very basics.
He lied.
I
How
lied.
dare you lie to me? We're flipping the table.
I roughly played 31 lands. I think was the number we agreed on.
Yeah, it's
Some of that.
38.
Oh, and
No, 30. No.
900 lands. Wind Grace.
Low. Yeah, it says a low amount of lands overall, just because of the
artifacts pay for
the
it.
high amount of artifact ramp.
yeah, but
So-
of course, gotta have tokens.
He's
as
got
well.
some cool dope tokens. He's got these worms.
Those
Yeah.
are pretty.
I got worms. This one's prettier, but yeah, they're
We need
both
to get
pretty.
that
He's
one.
probably going
shiny.
to bed after that.
Huh?
He's probably going to bed. Check that out.
Yeah, but
I got some
I ain't
medicine
got
for
that
it.
money. That's the thing.
I got that medicine though.
Hey, you know what? Vet money is more expensive than normal doctor money.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I pay it.
So we
No.
have treasure token. Look how clean that looks.
Pretty.
We got a crap load of Thopters.
Thought.
We got Demon Mirror and Adorable Mirror.
Adorable shiny mirror.
He's so cute.
I like Brutaclad better.
Now this
Servo. I said there were murder mirrors, and then we have demon mirrors, and then we have the.
There is a card I might add to my deck that does let me bring out servos. Plus, it's just a good-looking servo.
That's very pretty.
I
And
love
then
And the
Divine only.
construct.
I like that art.
Oh, the construct art is amazing. I love it. I
and
absolutely.
then finally, this is not a card. It's just a little.
It's still
It's
cool
the
shit
art. It's
looking.
the Urza artwork card. He keeps in the deck
It's
because it looks so clean.
it just looks so flippin' clean, man.
All right, well, definitely this is easily your most powerful deck. It's definitely whenever you play at the table, you can never, and no matter what point you are at your board state, you can never be counted out.
Nope.
I think I learned that the hard way when you freaking not taking scrap mastery.
You will never let me live that down.
No, I'm never going to let myself live that down. What do you mean?
Fair enough.
But no, it's definitely. It definitely goes to show that even though this, even when you think you have this deck down now, unless you are dead, this deck is still always a legitimate threat.
Yeah.
And I think it's definitely one of the better decks in our play group.
It explains why I keep getting targeted so easily.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
But
It's even so, even if I'm not going off the way I want to, I still have fun playing this deck.
And that's
Yeah.
a big thing.
And
you've always been a bit of a metalhead, so it's always that's kind of your thing.
I mean, it fits
it fits my personality.
too well.
So, but no, I'm really glad that you were able to stop by and do the deck profile with us.
I'm happy to finally do it.
about Breya. I thought we now, for those of you who may be wondering, for those of you who may be wondering, we didn't, unlike normally when we don't upload randomly, and it wasn't because of scheduling conflicts, it's because I had a run-in with some car thieves, and therefore most of my stuff was currently in police custody. And all my stuff is back now, so we're back to recording again. I am fine. Everyone else is fine.
Don't worry, we won't be recording for like another 2 weeks and get a video at 3.
But in all seriousness, though, So we're back on schedule again. Everything's all good. And once again, thank you, Devin, good old buddy, old pal, old friend of mine, for being here. So once again, everyone, like, favorite, subscribe, share this to everyone. If you think they'll like it, just share it. We need views. We need watch time. I don't care if you just make a playlist of all of our stuff and just leave it on repeat at your work computer when you leave. I don't care.
Fall asleep to it.
You don't have to actually watch us. Just
we got
give us
those
view
lullaby
time.
voices.
Not wrong.
Just give us view time. But no, seriously, all seriousness, thank you for watching. I'm Jimmy.
I'm Devin.
And I'm Luke.
And what's on the table?
See you guys.